everyone, and welcome to the Jenn Sheelen podcast. I am Jenn of jennsheelen.com, and I am joined sort of by my co-hosts, who are kind of sleeping on the job, Doug the dog and Little Miss Chelsea Bean. You guys want some cookies? Oh, that's what I thought. Come say hi, sit. Good girl. Can you, easy. Good girl. Can you, with your nose? Oh, there he is. Sit. Sit. Oh, that's a good girl. Stay. And get paw. No, you sit. Get down. Sit. You know better. Give paw. Good girl. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw that. Some slobber just went flying. Anyway, these are my co-hosts. And I'm probably going to put the cookies away because they're going to be a little disruptive, especially. All right. You ready, guys? Are you ready? So this is episode 33, and I am calling this one Knitting Through the Chronic Pain, or Knitting for the Chronic Pain. Haven't decided quite on the title. But today, I don't feel very good. I probably look a little bit different. I didn't go to nearly as much trouble for my appearance, and I'm like, you know what? It's okay to be in pain. It's okay to show it. It's okay to say, hey, I can still kind of operate. I can do this. And people are allowed to see it. So I'm hoping for any of you fellow spoonies out there or chronic pain sufferers, this will help give a little inspiration. I'm certainly not filming to have people feel sorry for me, but I want to be more inspirational and say, hey, you know, it can be done, and even if you're having a crappy day, you know, you could still put a smile on your face. It is possible. Because, man, did I have a really lousy pain night. Probably the worst I've ever had. And I'm still going today. So it can be done. It's not easy, but it can be done. That being said, why don't we get to it? Are you ready? You have a little something on your face. Can you sit? Maybe? I don't want that on my sweater. No, I have nothing. I have a pen. Oh God, it's a big one. Okay, hi. I have nothing. It's just a pen. Just a pen. Okay, let me get to it. Okay, so the podcast that I listened to while getting ready was, it's Katie from Smitten with Knittin'. Now, she is Miss Knitsy on Ravelry, and she is super sweet. She's also in Massachusetts, and she sent me a little surprise gift that I wanted to show off. This cute little bag. She sent me a cute little note. It was such a lovely surprise. Thank you so much, Katie. And definitely go check out her podcast. She is super sweet to watch. And she's just a super sweet person in general. Because look at this cute little surprise. Look at this. Little stitch markers. How pretty are those? Oh, no, don't show me. Show the... Hi. I know you. There they are. Isn't that pretty? The little sea glass. I love that. So thank you so much, Katie. I love little surprises. You guys know I love giveaways. Like, I love sending presents, but I secretly love getting them too. I'm not gonna lie. It's fun to get a little surprise. Okay. Oh, real quick, I didn't talk about where my show notes are going to be. I always forget to do that. They will be on my website at jennsheelen.com. For everything that I reference in here, I'll put in links to make it really easy for you to find everything. And if you have any questions, you can contact me through the website too, or through my Ravelry group, my Jenn Sheelen Ravelry group. And I'm on various forms of social media. I am on Ravelry, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Tumblr, as well as Google Hangouts for virtual knit nights. So if you ever want to try to have a virtual knit night, reach out to me. It's a little tricky for me, especially at night, because the pain kind of amps up at night, but I can still kind of work around it, and we can always figure something out. So please don't hesitate to reach out to me if you wanted to chat. Okay. Oh my goodness, you guys. I have not had a spinning right round in a really long time because I haven't, my poor Ginny wheel, who's off to the side here, I haven't really had a chance to spin. But, oh my goodness, how much do I love social media? So I have a ton of social media. Ugh, oh God, sorry, it got me. I have a ton of social media friends that I only know like through Ravelry or through Facebook, like so through my personal Facebook. And one of my friends posted that she was making bread and butter pickles. Now, I love pickles. I love all kinds of pickles. I'm obsessed with, I love them. So, and it's really funny because my friend Ashley, I think she calls them the devil's cucumber or something like that because she hates pickles. But I love them. And she was like, oh, I just jarred a bunch of homemade pickles. And I'm like, you did? I love pickles. And I wasn't expecting any. It was just, I was just commenting. And she goes, I'd love to send you some. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I'd love to send you a knit item in return. What would you like? And she goes, there is no way I could pick something that would be equal to a jar of pickles. And then she got back to me. She goes, have you ever spun dog fur? And I'm like, I haven't. I've thought about it. And then I was like, I don't know. I mean, when I brush Doug, I practically get a whole nother dog out of him. So, I mean, I could spin it. I've just never attempted it. Well, she collected a bunch of fur from her dog, Dante, who has passed away. And I will post a picture of him here. He has the sweetest face. And I was like, oh my, she's like, I've collected a bunch of his fur and I would love it spun. Would you like to give it a try? And I'm like, I would love that, especially because I know how special that would be for her. I'm like, absolutely, send me that. And she goes, and I'll send you more pickles and stuff like that. I'm like, yes! Oh my God, totally. I will totally spin dog fur for pickles. Cool. So she sent me 2 bags of her puppy Dante's fur. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually, from doing a little homework, I'm going to transfer this out of plastic bags because one of the things I read is if there's any moisture in the fur, it can get trapped in the plastic bag and it can mat the fur. So I think probably when I'm done podcasting, I'm going to transfer the fur. I have 2 of these out of the plastic bags, and I have some mesh laundry bags that I use for lingerie or sweater, or lady clothing and all that kind of stuff, or whatever, gentles. So I think I'm going to put it in there, and doing more homework, it looks like you wash it using those too. So that's what I think I'm going to do to kind of air this out and get these out of the plastic bags. So that's a little tip for you if you're ever considered spinning dog fur. Never processed it. I actually haven't washed and carded any wool either. So this will be a little bit of a learning process for me. So what I'm probably going to do, just to be sure I don't ruin or lose any of that fur in case I do something wrong, is just do a little bit of it. So wash a little bit of it, card a little bit of it. I have a brush, or I have the brushes for it, or even my whatchamacallit, my board, my blending board. I can maybe try it on there and make roll it. I don't know. So if you have any tips and you have spun dog fur, I would love some advice or any tips that you have that you can share with me. I just was like, maybe I would like to give that a whirl. Why not? Something different. And it's something cool I could talk about on the podcast. I know. So that's what's spinning right round. Next up, selfish knitting. So it's funny. I feel like I have about 1 billion projects on the needles, but some of them I can't talk about on the podcast because the holidays are coming. And then I haven't gotten too far with a lot of the stuff that I was working on in the last episode because they're boy socks and they're huge. 1 pair I finished, and I can show you. I literally finished them before filming. I'm like, I am this close. I was on the heel. Done. So I could show you those. The others I will show off in another episode when I make a little bit more progress because I have not gotten very far. Boy socks take forever. We know this. But let me show you my finished objects, my faux. This one I don't have on hand because I had to mail it before I filmed the last episode, but I really wanted to share it with you guys. And it's funny because it's actually out of the same yarn that I'm wearing in this. I know you guys have all noticed it, which I will talk about soon, but it's in the same yarn as this. It's the Barocco, not Barocco, I think it's a Barocco, I don't remember offhand, but I have it linked into the project, so it'll be in my show notes. And I made them another corner to corner, or I made my second corner to corner baby blanket all out of this yarn. I had a ton of it left, and I'm like, am I really going to make another sweater out of the same yarn? Could I have? Yeah. But this couple, again, so funny, this was totally not planned, another couple that I've only communicated with through Facebook. It was just like friends of friends that you happen to meet, I think this is funny because I don't know if anybody remembers Mafia Wars. Well, I never played, but Frank Sheelen did, and he used to use my Facebook account to send himself stuff for Mafia Wars. So he friended a bunch of people for it, and that's how I met a lot of these people. And then I started playing, I think it was Castleville or something like that with all of them, and we just stayed friends. So this lovely couple, Melanie and Julia, had a baby. Oh my goodness, and she's so cute. She's such a little thing. I can't. And she was born, unfortunately, before the blanket got there. I'm like, damn, I was so close. I was trying. But I sent the blanket and I sent one of my bunnies using the fuzzy mitten. I think it's the Easter bunny pattern. And again, it's linked in my show notes. So here's a picture of the baby with her blanket and her bunny. I know. Now, of course, I did not write the baby's, like, I'm totally drawing a blank. I believe her name is Rosalie. I will put the correct name. I will at the bottom of the screen. I was so excited for Melanie and Julia. All of a sudden, I'm like, I'm going to blame it on the chronic pain fog. But I believe her name is Rosalie. And she's got the sweetest little face. I can't even stand it. And seeing her, like I'm looking at a picture on my lap right now. She's so cute, all snuggled in her blanket with her bunny. And the bunny I sent them, I named Tink because she's wearing a green dress and she was very Tinkerbell-esque. I thought that was cute. So, I love doing so. See, another surprise too. Like, unfortunately, they knew the box was coming because they live in the Netherlands and I didn't know their address. And I was like, they had a registry. I was hoping I can get it through there, and I couldn't. So I was like, damn, I have to ask them. But that's okay. They didn't know what they were getting. I love surprises. We know this about me. If you're a new viewer, you don't, but now you do. Oh my goodness. You guys are probably going to smack me because we are barely to Halloween, but I'm already thinking Christmas. As a knitter, I'm trying to think ahead, time-wise, with presents and with decorations and things like that, so I'm not scrambling last minute. I made these cute, if you're following me on Instagram, you probably saw the first one I'm going to show you. I made a little snowman. He's so cute. Frank kind of said he looks surprised, but I still love him. Look at him. I unfortunately don't know what pattern I used. It was a random pattern. I want to say I got it off Knit Picks. I don't know for sure. But he's a cute little guy. Look at him with his little nose and surprise face. I actually, again, another one with the hat. I think it's like a Dr. Seuss beer bottle hat pattern. It was a random little hat pattern that I found forever ago that I still had that I used for his little top hat. Isn't he cute? I love him. I know, it's not even Halloween yet, but it's Snowman. He's so cute. And it'll already be done for Christmas. I don't have to scramble last minute. I know. And then I crocheted a Christmas tree. Now, Naomi, Cozy Cute Knits, I blame you, I thank you, for this pattern because it's adorable. There's so much texture in this tree. Oh my goodness. And wait till you see the little Christmas lights that I found at Michael's to go on it too. Now this tree was super easy to do. Super easy. However, there are about 1 billion loops on this tree that took forever. But they were so worth it because look at this tree. Oop, Frank's gonna kill me. I'm pulling the lights off the tree. Look, isn't that the cutest thing? Oh my god, it's a little messy because I didn't really flip it before I got ready for the podcast, but look at this tree. I mean really. I'm in love. And I love how the lights are a little subtle and it's really cute lit up at night. But look at those loops. Those are all loops. Thankfully, as you get towards the top, you chain fewer and fewer. And I had to like get really creative up here. You can kind of tell it's a little thinner because I was playing yarn chicken. And I'm like, don't you tell me I'm gonna run out of yarn after putting all that time into this tree. So I made it work. And I had like a little strand of yarn left. It was ridiculous. I'm like, phew. But it's so cute. I am so in love with this little tree. I can't even stand it. It's gonna be such a cute decoration for our house. And we're doing some other stuff with these, so stay tuned. I know. There's a method to my madness. There's a reason I'm knitting these little things. We shall see, hopefully soon, why or what I'm up to. I do have this other tree, another pattern, I have no idea. Shame on me, jennsheelen. But of course, a lot of this stuff I kind of accumulated before podcasting, so I didn't keep the names. But this is another tree that I wound up, this one I knit, and I thought it was really fun. It was kind of like Dr. Seuss-esque, and that makes me want to pull out my Sheelen tree, which I will in my next episode. I'm going to have to pull that one out. She made me this cute Christmas tree, and we both, like, it so reminds us of a Dr. Seuss Christmas tree. Way more than this one, even. And it's just a fun tree. It does not like to stand. It doesn't behave as well. Like, look at the bottom. I didn't really stuff that right to really get it to sit, but it's still a really cute tree. And those lights I just sewed on, and I found them at Michael's too. They don't light up, unfortunately, but they're super cute. A little bit of Christmas stuff there. I think my nose is turning all red. I'm very hot. With the chronic pain flare-up, I get hot really, really easy, and I'm wearing a very, very warm sweater in lights. But I'm determined to at least keep this on for a little bit longer because I'm not to that segment yet. So bear with me. Okay. What else do I have? Oh, the socks. The boy socks. These were out of my Warm Fuzzies tweed, and I showed them in the last episode how they sell striped. Look at these socks. Look at these socks. I mean, the only thing I haven't done is woven in the ends. But look how fun these are. Oh my goodness. And I love how like the toe and the heels did like little stripes. And then like I got a weird swirly in the cuffs. So I'm glad I didn't use, like usually I've kind of been getting into that whole using at least a different color for the heel. But I'm kind of glad I didn't do that with these. And even with boy socks, I had a ton left over. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. It's going to definitely go in my cozy memories crochet blanket and the knit one. So I'll have plenty for that. So that's probably why, like, the universe is like, here you go, Jen. This is for your cozy memories. You put all this time into boy socks. There you go. But look at these. I mean, really. Look how fun they are. Look how fun they are. They're huge. Boy socks. Ginormous feet. But that's okay. They're done. Another check off the list for Christmas. Go me. And oh, I had them stored. I should show off the bag. I haven't showed this one in a while. This is my Ply Design bag, which Chelsea Bean drooled on. Ugh. It'll dry. So here's my Ply Design bag, which I love. I love this bag. And I still have the little stitch marker that she included with the bag. In the little thingy. I just love that the bag jingles. See, she includes a little stitch marker. So those are my faux. Now on to whips. Okay, so I have some secret socks that I'm working on. I cannot show you the yarn because it'll be a giveaway as to what I'm doing. So I'll just show you the progress. It's not very much that I've made on the cuff. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you. I can't show you any more than that. I don't even know why I'm showing them, but I'm like, it's something I'm working on because this is what's up with my whips. Working on all the same stuff or stuff I can't show. So there's my little surprise socks. These I'm probably going to bring to Rhinebeck. Look at this, my Steel City Stitcher bag, my beer bag. This has got to come to Rhinebeck with me, for sure. Did I mention I'm going to Rhinebeck? Oh my god, see, the adrenaline now is helping me film. Alright, let's do that. And then I pulled these out too. These are going to be more Christmas projects, or, you know, how I've been on that kick is working on Christmas gifts, and you don't know if you're going to get these, so it'll be a surprise. In my Stitch by Jess, a little Avengers bag. It's so cute. I am going to make striped socks, and this yarn I bought, I want to say I bought this at a shop when Frank, Sheelen, and I were up in Vermont, but I couldn't tell you what shop it was. Again, this was forever. This was a while ago and way before podcasting or keeping track of anything like that. But this is Blue Ridge Yarns, and these are footlights. And this yarn, this little set of this colorway is called Dragon's Breath. So Blue Ridge Yarns. Oh, that was a little expensive. But $28 for sock yarn. That's about right. This is really fun. And hopefully I can get this out without making a mess, because I skeined all these, and they're little, and those love to fall apart on me. Look at that. How fun are those colors? Dragon's Breath. For reals. Mm-hmm. I know. I know. Man, I just thought that I could use that for something else. It's a little design that I have going in my head, but that's okay. I kind of want to dye my own yarn for the design idea I have in my head. We'll get to that later. Gotta keep myself in check here. Phew. Alright, that's one. So I'm going to stripe those. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to stripe them. I want to do it in a way where I'm not weaving in about 1 billion ends, but they'll be stripey without being too big of a stripe. So I think I'm just going to knit it and see and kind of wing it, which is very not my style. But with these, I think it'll be fun. And I've made and there's gonna be plain vanilla socks. So I made so many pairs of those. I think experimenting with these is not that big a deal. I'm doing another pair, same yarns, so it's Blue Ridge Yarns and Footlights, and this is Navajo Sunset. Yeah. This is really pretty too. I'm actually sad I'm giving this away. This is fun. Look at these. Oh, that's gonna be so pretty together. I can't even stand it. Right? I know. I am. I'm sad to be giving that away, but it's okay. My Knitter Snook bag. I'll show you that too. The doggy bag. You've seen this before. I'm trying to do that where I'd like to show the project bags that I'm using for all of these. Give a little love to my peeps for all the effort they put in and all these lovely bags I've got. Can you tell I love project bags? I might have a bit of a project bag problem. I have my own cubby just for project bags, and that's not all of them. It's okay. It is a good problem to have. All right, that is it for the whips that I can show you that are new or finished or all that stuff. I would like to add in a little segment in this little sub-segment called Wishful Thinking Knitting. Oh my goodness. So the designer it's the Velvet Acorn Designs by Heidi May. And I don't know, you've had to have seen this little pattern. It's the little blonde girl with that thick, bulky brown poncho. I'll show you a picture. Right? Like, everybody has seen that and like, oh my god, I have to knit that. It's so cute. Well, she has so many awesome designs. So go check out her shop in Ravelry. It's the Velvet Acorn Designs. What I would like to make, there's two things I'd like to make. The Sheelen brim hat. I love this hat. I want to make it for me. She has it shown on the little girl again, but I'm like, I believe the pattern goes all the way up to adult sizes. I'm pretty sure the next one I'm going to talk about does too. The other one is the Imagine set. Oh my god, you guys, it's a tiara. Oh my god, it's a tiara. I'm like, it's so cute. I'm like, I want to knit it for me. Is that weird? What, it's a Halloween? Oh man. See, now I should cast it on because I can use it for Halloween. But I don't know that I could do that fast. I may have to stash dive. Stay tuned. How cool would that be to have for Halloween? I mean, really. And she has a little wand with it too. Boom. It's so cute. And I will show you pictures here. Right? So cute. So cute. Definitely go check out her designs. Next up, and I totally need it because I'm roasting alive, beverage of choice. Even feeling like this, I'm going to treat myself to a beer, which, if anything, is just going to help the pain a little bit. But be careful. So, this is a really good one. This is called Cloudy with a Chance of a Charcuterie, and this is by the Free Will Brewing. This is not a local to me brewery. This is actually down by where my little sister lives in Pennsylvania. It's very close to Peddler's Village, Pennsylvania. And we went down to visit, not last weekend, but the weekend before, so that my baby sister could try on wedding dresses. Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god. Oh, first. Cheers. Oh, this one's a winner. So good. Like, so good. And they took us to a liquor store that's nearby their house, and that's where we found this. They had like a whole section just for this brewery. So good. I think is it a double? It might be a double. New England style India Pale Ale, 7%. No, maybe it's a single IPA versus a double. It's delicious. It doesn't matter. Oh my goodness. Gonna take another sip. I like it. Back to baby sister. You guys. So my baby sister, I had told my sister something that my friend Angie had told me. She's like, try on everything. Even things you think will look horrible on you, be open, because something that you have in your head may not look on you like you want it. Like, it may not be the dress. So she was pretty open to that. The only thing, like, there was a certain style, and I don't want to give it away, that she was like, no, that's going to look ridiculous on me. No. So we didn't even consider them. We didn't even pull them out for her to put on. Well, we go to this shop. We went to 2. And there was this dress on a mannequin. And I was like lusting over this dress. It is so pretty. So she's trying on these dresses and they look really pretty. And we had went to another shop and she kind of had one dress in mind there that she really liked. And towards the end of the visit, I'm like, can you do me a favor? Like, can you just put that dress on? It's so pretty and you're probably not going to like it and that's fine. I'm not expecting you to. It's just that dress needs to be worn. It's so pretty. If you don't, I'm tempted to go in there and put it on. It's so pretty. She put that dress on, comes out glowing, grinning from ear to ear. Now, we had taken pictures of her in dresses and she wouldn't really smile. This one, you couldn't get the smile off her face. And she's like, take a picture. Oh, you guys, I can't wait. I can't wait until she wears that. Like, seriously, I have major dress envy. It's so pretty. And then we were able to arrange it where we could try on bridesmaids dresses while I was down there too. So I was able to do that while I was with her. So it was like 2 birds, 1 stone. It was great. So what an awesome experience. And so not only did we get the beer, we got her dress squared away. She said yes to the dress, and we looked at bridesmaids dresses to narrow them down to ones that the girls can pick from. So what a great trip. And it had beer too, and it was great. And her house isn't like, it was so nice to be able to spend time at her house. And I have like major house envy too. This house is adorable with a fenced in yard and they have chickens and it's fantastic. Like, I can't rave about where they live and all of the things enough. So Alex, I'm so proud of you. I can't even stand it. I can't. Stop it. By the way, this beer is delicious. Just a heads up. For the next beer trade with Joe. I am going to take another sip. I'm dying. Look at my nose getting all red. Goodness. Okay. I'm almost half an hour in. I'm hanging in there, so I'm going to keep going. I thought I might have to take a break, but I'm just going to breeze on through and keep going. Next up, finally, what I'm styling. Now, I've talked about the sweater. I've shown you this sweater, not on me. This is my Rhinebeck sweater, and this is my sweater. This is Stonewall by Alicia Plummer. This is the one where I knit the sleeves too long. Now, looking at it, it's not that bad. Like, I can scrunch them, which is not really how the sweater is meant to be worn. It was very pretty with, like, I don't want to say a fitted sleeve, just a nice sleeve that was just the right length. I miscalculated by a lot and made them entirely too long. So if I pull them out the way they're supposed to be, that's what the sweater looks like. So it's a little bit of a sweater fail, but that's okay. It happens. And this was my first time knitting a sweater from the bottom up, like in the round from the bottom up, and doing it in this way. So you knit it to a certain point, you put it on hold, you knit each sleeve, and then attach the sleeve and finish it. I've never knit a sweater that way. And I was a bad girl. I didn't properly do gauge. I got really lucky with this sweater fitting the way it does, because I was a bad girl. I did not do gauge, so I think I earned it with my sweater fail with the sleeves. Maybe that just taught me a lesson. But again, I really don't mind them. They're fine, and the sweater is obviously very, very warm. I'm roasting alive. Now, I normally wouldn't put, look at me, I'm like, oh, this hasn't happened in a long time. Holy mackerel, look at that. You can tell I don't feel well. And then I'm pushing through the pain, because I am heating up way easier than normal. It's fine. I got this. But what I'm doing is I'm wearing this shirt underneath. I'm actually going to take the sweater off because I'm dying. And I wanted to show you guys the shirt anyway. Excuse me. Whoop. Okay, sweater off. Oh, phew. Okay. All right, phew. That sweater is so warm. Of course, Rhinebeck is going to be like 70 some odd degrees. So wearing it during the day is not going to happen. But I will have it for the chilly morning, and I will have it for at night. And the outfit that, of course, I already have planned in my head, it will work perfect with both choices. Because I'm weird and I pack in my head in advance by like weeks. I can't help it. Put that over there. So the shirt I'm wearing, especially because I'm powering through the pain to film, is my T-Rex I Am Unstoppable shirt. And look, because they always have the short arms, so you see them? The shirt is hilarious. It's hilarious. So I wore it to give me a giggle and give me a little bit more pep. But it reminds me of, this actually came from my brother and sister-in-law, and we both have a love of something that's called T-Rex trying. If you haven't seen T-Rex trying online, go check it out. It is so funny. Like, I was crying laughing looking at this site, and it's various pictures of a T-Rex trying to do different things with his short arms, like T-Rex trying to take a selfie, and all you see is this. So I will put a link to T-Rex trying, or I'll give the website here so you can go check it out. It is so funny, and it actually makes a unique gift too, because there is a book of all the T-Rex trying, or a bunch of them, in a, like, up from the site in a book. So if you're looking for a unique Christmas gift and somebody who loves T-Rexes, there you go. All right, where am I? Whew. I got this. I'm almost done. Showing off. Oh my god, you guys. This was like, I'm so excited to show you this. Now, if you are, you don't like cursing and you want this to stay PG for you, fast forward by like 5 minutes or so. Because this bag is full of curse words that will make you blush and turn this red. This bag is so funny. This is from Naughty Knitting Sacks, and she actually sent some bags for a giveaway too, which I'll talk about shortly in the giveaway section. And she sent me a present, and I was like, oh! And I had commented on this bag. I'm like, oh my god, I'm dying laughing over this bag. And she sent it to me as a present. Thank you. Wait till you see this bag. Oh my god, I'm dying. So again, with her bags, what I love about them is they look so sweet and innocent on the outside, kind of like me. And on the inside, it's all inappropriate. Again, like me. I love the fabric on the outside, and of course, I'm sorry it's a little wrinkly. I had it mixed with my other bags. But I love that fabric. And then the cursing on the inside, I'm going to turn it inside out. Again, turn away if you are shy, because some of the curse words in here, I was like, oh! I'm like, whoa! They use that one. So I'm going to show you. Oh my god. Look at this bag. Look at it. It's so funny. I'm dying. I'm dying. It's so funny. And then Frank, Sheelen, and I were like looking at the bag and like randomly calling out the ones that we saw. It was so funny. Like wank job and dumbass and wanker. And I'm like, I'm crying. See, I'm still laughing over this bag. It's so funny. So I can't thank her enough for sending me this. Go check out the Naughty Knitting Sack website, or she's on Etsy. And again, link in my show notes to go check out her bags. She has some that are really cool. They're geeky on the outside and have curses on the inside. They're geeky in the inside and the outside. They're not all inappropriate ones. She has a lot of fun bags. And again, they're all really fun like this, where they're all innocent. And what you could do is, while you're using it, is just fold down like so. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. I couldn't be more excited about this bag. Oh my goodness. Very funny. Alright, so. Okay, so I'm gonna take another sip. Got this. Okay. Next up is Rhinebeck. I am going to Rhinebeck, and I can do this. I'm like, alright, adrenaline is gonna get me through. I'm gonna be on my feet a lot, but there's gonna be so much to see, and there's gonna be so many people to see. Like, oh my goodness, I got sweater on my... So many people. I mean, there's Full and Vine, there's Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits, there's Grocery Girls are gonna be there, Legacy Knits, Andre Sue Knits. I'm like, there are gonna be Lucky Jenny Knits and Paws for Stitches are both gonna be with me, because we're sharing a house with our hubbies. I mean, there's gonna be so many people there, and Yarn Enabler, and like the Cozy Knitter, and I can't name them all. So many people are going, and if I may have fangirl moments, and I may not be able to control it, so they're heads up. Especially if I see the Yarn Harlot, I may faint. Or Franklin, out. Like, especially like Yarn Harlot, because I actually met Franklin in person, along with Colleen Sheelen. There's a funny story behind that, but I'll be nice. But if I haven't met the Yarn Harlot, and I'm like, if I bump into her, I may pass out. I may be like, oh! I'm like, oh my god. come on, fangirl. Oh, what? Calm down, Jen. That's right. So many people are going to be there, and I'm so sorry if you can't go too. I don't mean to rub it in. I'm just really excited, and I want to share. This is my first time going, and I'm like, oh! I'm actually a little intimidated. I haven't even gone yet, but I've heard it's huge. So I'm like, all right. I'm not really going in with a big plan. I want to go to Indie Untangled, and then I want to go to the podcast meetup on Saturday. I think it's at 1 o'clock on the hill, to go meet all the other podcasters. Which, of course, I think we're all going to fangirl each other. It's so funny. So I'm really, that's pretty much the two things I have planned, other than, you know, hanging out with Candy and Jenny and, you know, doing all that kind of stuff. Like, you know, hanging with them and trying to meet people. That's really, it's about meeting people for me. And I will check out shops and do all that too, but I just want to meet everybody and say hi. And if you're going to be there, please feel free to come say hi to me. I would love to meet you, and it would be so much fun. And of course, take a selfie. I will have a selfie stick with me. I'm going to be that guy. Not even ashamed. Now, I am going to do some giveaways for Rhinebeck. So I'm going to have 2 hashtags. So what I'm going to do, and Frank Sheelen is going to participate. The first one we're going to do, the hashtag is Frank Sheelen with exclamation points. Now, when you type in the hashtag, it doesn't really accept those, but he really likes it when you use the exclamation points. So I try to do that for him. So what I'm going to do is keep an eye on my Instagram, because I'm going to post, come meet Frank Sheelen. Now, if you come meet Frank Sheelen and take a selfie with him, he will give you a coupon code for a free pattern from my shop. So my Ravelry shop. So if you are interested in any of my patterns, come say hi, take a selfie with Frank Sheelen. I can be in it too if you want, but I'd be more about Frank Sheelen. Take a selfie with him, post it on Instagram, hashtag it Frank Sheelen, and he will hand you a coupon code for a free pattern. So definitely come check us out. So what we're going to do is when I post it, we're going to give it to the first 10 people who come see us. So it'll be throughout the day. It won't only be once. We'll probably do that a couple times and do it for the first 10 people. So keep that in mind. And I just want you to come say hi. I would love for people to come say hi. I love meeting people, like people who watch the show, other podcasters, anybody, just to come say hi. I'd love to socialize, and especially with other knitters. I'm just so excited to do that. And then the other hashtag I'm going to do is find me at RB17. And what I want you to do is take a selfie with me and hashtag it, the find me at RB17. And you will be entered for a prize, which I will give when I return home and announce who won. So come take a selfie with me, as long as we don't have to use the selfie stick, but I will have it. Because, you know, gotta take the picture from above, right? Especially if there's a group. What if there's a group of you? Which I hope. That may not happen. Nobody may come say hi. I'm really being presumptuous here. But I would love it if you did and come say hi and take some pictures with me so I can share it on my Instagram and be like, show my experience. Like, you should see me. Like, I'm going to be a nutcase at this place. Like, if you think I look excited now, wait till you see me in person at Rhinebeck. Whenever I go to a yarn shop, a new yarn, especially a new one, or any woolly events, my eyes bug out of my head and I'm like, I talk so fast, all you hear is like a series of hoots and clicks. I get so excited. So you may have to be like, Jen, take a breath. Especially if I'm turning this red, because, wow, that's special. Didn't even need makeup, see? I'm turning beet red. It's all good. Okay, I am so close to done, so let's get this done. Giveaways. Now, I mentioned the Naughty Knitting Sacks and the giveaway. I actually have 2 bags, but I'm only going to give away 1, but I will let you choose which one you would like. Again, if you're a little sensitive to cursing, I totally appreciate that. Just fast forward by a few minutes. So I'm going to give you the heads up. There is more cursing. I'm going to use the word. Because I kind of curse like a sailor. I just don't do it on here. Okay, maybe. Yeah, no, I do. I do. I curse. I do. I think all the podcasters on here try to be, like, you know, professional and nice and try not to curse too much. But I may a little bit. You know, because it's me. I want to be me on my podcast. And I love the Naughty Knitting Sacks. I think they're hilarious. I'm all about being silly and inappropriate. I married Frank Sheelen. I learned it from him. Now, so I have the 2 bags. Now look, all innocent on the outside. Cute fabric. Look at that fabric. So fun. And these I'm going to have a really hard time parting with. but I will because I want to share her shop and have people go look at it because it's so fun. And her bags are so well made. And they're so funny. This one, she sent me another Screw You bag. Look how fun that is. So that is one of the bags that I will have up in the giveaway. The other one is a little bit more subtle. Again, I'm going to curse. Heads up. We're going for PG. We're moving on. This bag subtly spells fuck you. I said it. I did it. It subtly spells fuck you in it. Right there. Look at it. It's right there. Shocking. Hilarious. I love that it looks like so innocent and pretty. But yet, right there, see it? Right? I love this. This one's really going to be hard for me to part with, but it is so funny. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a thread in my Jenn Sheelen Ravelry group, and I'd like for you to come over and post, go look in her shop and tell me what your favorite bag is and which of these two bags you would like. That's it. Or whatever you'd like. Come over and post in the thread, and I will pick a random winner by the next time I film, which will hopefully be within the next few weeks. So fun, right? Like, this one especially, because it's like, hee hee, like you could be sitting there, like you're knitting at Starbucks or whatever, and it's like, I just think it's so funny. It really doesn't take much to amuse me at all. Okay. Whew. I got this. Thank you guys for bearing with me and hanging in there. Whew. Did not think I could film this far, but I'm on a roll. Okay. Phew. All right, what do I have next? So I do have some other knit-alongs going. So I still have my 4-season sock knit-along that's going. So now we are into fall. And then I have the Downseller Studio podcast. So I am a sponsor in that group for Jenn Lassan's group. And that's for the pigskin party, which she hosts every year. So I do have things I'll be giving away as a prize in there, as well as a coupon code. So make sure you go check that out in her group. And then I am part of, in the Slow Ass Knitters group, I did it again. Shocking. I am part of the knitter, this one's going to be hard for me, but it's okay. The Knitter Knockers Along. So, or the Knitted Knockers Knit-Along. Say that 3 times fast. So for the month of October, for breast cancer awareness, we are hosting just a knit-along, just for everybody to, a make-along, where everybody, you know, if they can, for breast cancer awareness, to know that you can knit knitted knockers. So it's basically for women who have had to have mastectomies and they fill their bra with these little knitted knockers, and they're softer, they feel more real, they're not as heavy, they feel more natural, like not more natural, but just a little bit lighter and softer for the women to wear. So I've had a little bit of a scare, not for me personally, but for a family member who is being tested. So that's why this is a little hard for me to talk about, but everything might be okay. But it's during a month that makes it a little bit rougher. So it really makes me want to participate that much more. So for breast cancer awareness, go check out the Slow Ass Knitters group and see details on buying a kit to knit some knockers. Okay, so for knit reading, I won't go through all the books, but go check out my show notes to see what I've been reading. I've read some really, really good books, especially with knitting all these huge socks. Makes for great knit reading. Knit watching for my pattern stuff. Oh my goodness, you guys. Have you seen Call the Midwife? If you haven't, watch it. It's on Netflix. It's all the feels. All the feels. It will rip your guts out, and then it'll put them back in and make your heart swell 3 times its size. It's such a good show. I love it so much. Go check that out. The other ones I'm watching are a new one. So this is called The Good Doctor. I cannot remember what network it's on, but it's a brand new show. I want to say it's like on ABC or something like that. I honestly don't remember, but you can search it really easily. And it's actually a really good show. And it's with the kid from the movie August Rush, which is another one that gives me all the feels. Go check that out too. And it's a good show. I'm kind of enjoying it. It's a little different, but I love all those doctor shows. They do it for me. Like ER, I used to love, and I'm a huge Grey's Anatomy fan. I loved Private Practice when it was out. It's good. It's a little bit different. It's good. It's kind of like, almost a little bit like House, but without the nastiness. It reminds me a little bit of that. And then the other show, Will and Grace, is back, you guys. I love Will and Grace so much, and they're back. I am so happy, and it's like they never left. Like, that crew is acting together just like they were filming that show yesterday. Like, you would never know they took I don't even know, it feels like years, it had to have been years, that they took a break. Love that show, so happy it's back. All right. Last segment. What's up with all the things? This is pretty... like, I can't. My Enchanted Forest Pool shawl has been doing so well. So now it's available. It's in my Jenn Sheelen Ravelry store. It's on my website for the pattern is ready for sale, available for sale. And I'm doing something a little different on all my forms of social media. I'm doing a Ravelry giveaway. So what that means is all I asked you to do is go favorite the pattern in Ravelry. And what I'm going to do is I've put it for end of day today. I think I actually may extend it a little bit more so anybody in here who didn't happen to see it on Instagram but watches the podcast can get a chance to enter. So I may extend it through, maybe I'll do it through the end of day tomorrow, through Wednesday, October 18th. Or no, what is today? Did I already say October 18th? I may have. My days are... Today is Tuesday. I was going to do it for end of day today. I may do it for end of day Wednesday. I may have already used that date in Instagram. I have to go check it to give you guys a chance to enter too. Again, all you have to do, go in Ravelry and go like the pattern. There's a link to it in my show notes and go give it a little love. So favorite it. And if you'd like another entry, regram it on Instagram. So share it or tag a friend and you'll be entered for another drawing. So it's a little bit different maintaining this one because I've got to keep track of all the names. I do see the favorites as they come in, and I'm keeping track of it from the time I started the giveaway. So it was 130 faves, and I'm now over 530. It's mind blown. I am amazed and so thankful for all of you that have participated in this giveaway. Like, watching all those favorites come in has been, and the compliments on the pattern have been amazing. Not to mention, it's on page 1 of Hot right now. What? And it's been on there for like 3 days. So like, it is secretly on my bucket list to hit the top 20. It is like this close. It is so close to the top 20. And that is on my bucket list to get one of my patterns on that list. It may not happen with this one, and that's totally okay. It is enough for me to see everybody come in and enter the giveaway and like the pattern, and all the comments coming in have been amazing. Thank you so much for that. I really can't appreciate it enough and can't express that enough. You know, especially with all the time that goes into designing and all the love that goes into it. And, you know, I'm really proud of it too. And having it go out into the world and have people love it and want to knit it is amazing. Like, that's just a great feeling. So thank you all for that. I really appreciate it. And that is all I got. I made it. Now I'm gonna go pass out. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me, and I hope to see anybody who does have a chance to go to Rhinebeck. I hope to see you. Now, if I will try to come up with another giveaway. So what I think I might do is I'll run this Rhinebeck hashtag giveaway during Rhinebeck, and after that I'll run a little one for people who weren't able to attend. So keep an eye out for that too. Alrighty. Thank you again for joining me, and I will hopefully see you in person at Rhinebeck or see you soon through here. Happy knitting, guys. Thanks for joining me.